Welcome to Cover Letters. Here at Rework Work, we get so many questions about the cover letter that we made this accessible as a standalone short course. However, if you're currently taking one of our longer career or job search courses, we've embedded it there for your convenience. So let's get down to business. No one likes cover letters. No one likes writing them, and I don't know anyone who likes reading them. But they do serve a purpose. So rather than whine about it, let's show you how to write a really good one. I'm going to start with the first question I always get, which is, does anyone ever read them? The answer is yes. But even if the answer is no, you can't possibly know that. So you're going to write as if someone does. And there are those industries that still require them, like in education and government-related jobs. Writing with an authentic voice is the best first step I'm going to give you. What does that mean? It means you will not be exuberantly submitting your candidacy, most definitively available, or absolutely considered to be a cut above the rest. This wording is stilted and not the way we speak, so it shouldn't be in your writing. Another area that can be difficult is writing about our achievements. When working as a recruiter, I found it was especially difficult for candidates to do this. Since we are usually very good at advocating for others, my advice was to write in the third person as if writing about someone else. This helps you to be less self-conscious and more generous about your abilities. Once done, you do need to ensure you review your work and change the writing back to first person. Writing in a tone that will be familiar and recognized by the reader can be achieved by reviewing the company's website. By reading press releases and articles posted on their website, you can get an idea of the type of words and phrases used within their company culture. By mirroring their language, the reader will feel intuitively more drawn to your style of writing. So let's get to the meat of this session. What is the purpose of a cover letter? The application process is long enough, and you're already providing information in the form of an application and a resume. So what information should the cover letter contain? This is your opportunity to customize your experience and skills in a way that relates them to the company to which you are applying. In our session on building a network, we briefly touch on creating an elevator pitch, so it's a good idea to write down these components because you'll probably need them again. And while getting a job is hard work, you can make it easy for yourself by recycling information. If you craft a winning elevator pitch in your search for a new job, you can turn it into a really great cover letter. A memorable elevator pitch has a hook, explains your mission, tells them why you're different than everyone else, is backed up with data, and is short. Therefore, translating that to a cover letter could look like this. The phrase "luckiest are the prepared" came to mind when I read the job posting for marketing assistant at ABC Company, because I've made it my mission to work with an organization that will positively impact underprivileged children. For the past few months, I spent time volunteering with the Boys and Girls Clubs to increase my knowledge of fundraising campaigns as they relate to marketing. While working there, I increased social media engagement by 48%, and online donations increased as a direct result of my marketing efforts. I am hoping my choice to prepare myself for a job like this will make me lucky enough to be granted an interview. In this example, your hook was talking about the phrase, "luckiest are the prepared." It makes the reader want to know why it came to mind. You explained your mission and gave an example of why you are different than your competition. You took the time to volunteer to expand your skills. You also backed up your skills with data which was measurable, and it was short. It leaves you room to add in additional components such as bragging a little more on your skills or explaining how your skills relate to a marketing issue the company is currently experiencing. We talk a lot about your skills and experience in a cover letter, but what if you don't have any? What if this is your application for an internship or first job? Or what if you have changed careers and don't have direct experience? If you don't have actual work experience in the industry just yet, maybe you have family members who have worked in the industry and you've always been around it. Don't discount gaining knowledge by osmosis. You may be aware of the industry jargon and industry happenings and know much more than you think. Use that. Or maybe you can translate your competitive spirit from swimming or some other sport and show how you will translate that dedication and focus to this particular job. Alternatively, if you have experience in a completely different field, you would do the same. Translate the underlying knowledge and experience from one field to another. Make them relatable. Worked in finance and now you are transitioning to human resources? Then your attention to detail will be helpful in working with employee records and timesheets. Look for those synergies. By putting all these components together, you'll soon have an easily customizable cover letter that you can use over and over again, which will take the stress out of applying to a job and make writing future cover letters much easier.